Hello, welcome to Chalk Pretty Things. How are you guys doing tonight? It's Sunday. Are you guys ready to end your weekend? I'm not sure I am, but here we go. We're going to do a cute witch sign tonight. This transfer says, I put a spell on you. I love the little witchy shoes. They're so cute. We're going to put it on this board that I got from Dollar Tree. It was $5 though, not just $1.25. I have painted it a celery color. So I went ahead and did that ahead of time. I just noticed that it's a little wet on the edges, but that's okay. Hang with me for just a second while I go ahead and get the comment pinned. The word of tonight, the keyword is spell. So if you want to get a list of everything that I used tonight in this project, type spell in the comments and you will get a link to your messenger, Facebook Messenger, and it will have a pre-built cart link for you. And that way you can go ahead and get all the products without having to look for each and every little piece. Okay, I'm trying to get this to pin. And I'm not sure, let's see, here it is. Nope, it's not gonna pin, so we're gonna go without it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, since this is freshly painted wood, you always want to wax it. And I am feeling some wet paint. It must be on the sides. Just wipe it. Okay, so I'm going to get my surface wax. This is what it looks like. And I'm just going to get my little applicator. And I'm at the very bottom of my tin. But you know me, I don't want to throw anything away before I have to. So the purpose of the surface wax is to protect your surface and your transfer. So I'm just going to rub on a light application of this. When you paint wood, it tends to raise some of those little wood fibers up. And so therefore it's not as smooth a surface as it was before. And you don't want your transfer to stick to it because then you can either pull up the painted surface or you can stretch your transfer out. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub on a little bit of wax and I'm going to wipe it off to make sure that it's just not real thick. It's just an even application and then I'm done. So this is our reusable transfer. These can be reused between 8 to 12 times, depending on how good you clean them and store them and put them away. And they are sticky on the back, so I'm going to peel it off its backer. And the first thing you want to do with a brand new transfer is to reduce that stickiness. So I'm just going to apply it to my shirt to have it pick up a little bit of lint, and this one is pretty sticky. Just a couple times. And then it's ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down and center it right on my board. Now I may put a bow at the top. So I'm going to move it down a little bit. It looks pretty centered to me. I'm going to go ahead and smooth it on so that there aren't any little air bubbles. The white part that you can see through is the silk screen mesh. That's where your paste is going to go through to the surface below. So you want to make sure it's all on there. I've got a variety of colors tonight. I put the Spooky Palette Pack in your shopping cart, which is individual packets of the paste. There's 6 different colors. And then I also got out my Very Perry Shimmer tonight. So we'll see how far we go. I need a couple squeegees. Let's see, shoes I think should be black. Do you guys think they should be black? Let's see, I think maybe they should be Very Perry. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. Now this is not available anymore. This was a very limited quantity paste. It was a very special paste, but I just love it and I wanna use it. So I'm sorry it's not available for you guys, but you can use anything else. There's a shimmer plum that's in there. You can also use green, you can make them black. So you don't have to do this the same exact colors that I'm using. You make it your own. So what I'm doing here is I'm just smoothing on this paste right over the silk screen. And as I go, I'm picking up extra paste, putting it back in my jar. I'm gonna go over one more time and just kind of smooth out some of these lines to make sure I've got a nice smooth surface. And I'm gonna wipe off my squeegee and cap it up. Now this stuff does dry really quickly, and I do have a fan on overhead, and you do not want the paste to dry in your silk screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lift this up right now and see what it looks like. Oh guys, it's so cute. Look at those boots. So I'm not gonna lift up the rest of the transfer. I'm just gonna let this fall down, and then I'm gonna make sure that the other part is on there. One thing you do need to be careful of, see how I kind of smeared it on there? It's not on the wood, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna use my Shimmer Pumpkin for the socks. Fancy. Same thing, I've got way too much paste here, but I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. Just rub it on, just like you're buttering toast, guys. It's so easy. And these are the shimmer colors. Almost all the colors in your palette pack tonight are shimmers. They are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Put my rest back in. I'm gonna cap that up. I put a spell on you. What color do you think that should be? Let's do that in black, black shimmer. This is our black shimmer. So all of these are shimmer paste. I've got a couple stars here too. I'm gonna try to do those a different color. So I'm going to be a little careful not to get those with the black. I'm going to go ahead and go up on this. Did you guys have a great weekend? I hope you did. Weekends are meant for fun. Of course, there's also catching up on everything you didn't do during the week, but I hope you all work some fun in, because we need fun in our life. We all do. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead, splatter my paste around. I'm gonna go ahead and do these stars. What color should I do them? Let's do those, the Shimmer Harvest. This is a kind of a golden, so it's kind of fitting for the stars. Now, one thing about the shimmers too is they're not as thick, or as far as coverage goes, as the other paste. So they may be a little more translucent. That's okay. Okay, and we have one more thing to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull up what I've got done so far. Oh, guys, this is gonna be a quick project, but I love it. Okay, let's do her stockings up at the top. We're gonna do that Shimmer Plum. This is a really beautiful color too. Look how pretty, it's like a purple. I'll turn on my glue gun real quick too. Whoops. Seems like Halloween is right around the corner. I almost feel like I've neglected Halloween as far as decorations this year. We can kind of focus more on fall. And before you know it, Halloween will be here and be gone, unfortunately. Okay, so the colors I did not use were the Shimmer Pesto, Shimmer Olive, and this silver. But that's okay. You can choose whatever colors you want on this. Make it yours. Have fun. Okay, my paste are all closed up. I'm gonna go ahead and peel it off. I do see one spot on the T up here that I did not get with the black. Where's the black? One spot. So you can always put your transfer back down. As long as you haven't peeled it all the way up, it should be easy to put back down. And reapply. I'm just going to reapply on everything since I've got it open again. Make sure I've got great coverage. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead, and my hands are kind of dirty. Get some of this off. Okay, guys. Much better. Oh, you guys, I love this. I love, 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 love it. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? I love the colors. I don't think you could go wrong no matter what colors you use on this, though. That spell looks kind of crooked, but it must be like that on the transfer. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry real quick. I want to show you how to clean the transfers. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your transfer. Now the black may stain, and the shimmer may actually hang on for a while too, but I am just gonna spray it with plain water. And the sooner you get it wet and let it start working its magic, the easier it's gonna be for you. So I've got it wet. I'm gonna get a paper towel, and I'm gonna go ahead and rub on off the first layer of paste. And it won't get it all, but we're gonna go ahead and try and get it off. So this is just amazing. I love this. Now I do have a board eraser soaking in water. It's like a magic eraser sponge, except there's not any chemicals. And this, I don't know what I would do without these to clean transfers. You can take these to the sink, and that's probably the best way to really clean these. But since I'm on live and I want to show you guys how to clean it, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna rinse it in water, bring it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it off. You guys, the word of the night, the keyword tonight is spell. So if you're interested in knowing what the products are that I'm using for this product, go ahead and type in spell, then check your Facebook Messenger and you'll have a link there. It'll just be a pre-built cart link, but like a shopping cart, but you don't have to buy anything. You can take a look, you can see what the product looks like, you can see what colors are available to you, and you can make your decisions from there. So I'm just getting this clean. I'm gonna flip it over and do the front one more time. Like I said, the shimmers do tend to be harder to clean than the regular paste. They will leave a little bit of shimmer on your green part of your transfer, which is okay. Even staining is okay on your green transfer, as long as you get all your paste out of the silk screen area. I'm gonna get a paper towel now, and I'm gonna go ahead, rub over it, because that actually gets more of the dirt. It's not really dirt, it's the paste and water and cleaning stuff off. And then I'm gonna flip it over, and when it's wet, the back isn't sticky. So I'm just gonna rub over it really, really quickly. And I'm not gonna be real rough because I don't wanna damage that adhesive, because I wanna use it over and over and over again. So I got that dry. And then I'm gonna put it back on my backer sheet, the sheet that it came on, and put it away. But unfortunately, it's flown across the room. So I'm just gonna stick it on my chair for right now, sticky side up so I don't harm that adhesive. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on a bow. Now notice that this sign hangs this way. It's kind of cool because it's got these boards on the side, but I'm gonna cut that hanger off because I want it to hang this way. But I'm gonna make a cute little bow. I have this boo bow, which is more ghosty instead of witchy, but I think witches would say boo. And then I've also got this orange pom-pom. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and go back and forth a couple times with this. I'm not even gonna twist it because even though there is a right side, well, maybe I should. Okay, so the reason to twist it is if your words appear differently, or if one side of the ribbon is prettier than the other, you'll twist it in the middle, back and forth a couple times, just to make the pretty side go out all the time. So I'm gonna do 3 loops on each side, so that this will be my third one. Do 1 more on this side, and that'll be my last one there. I'm gonna get some type of wire or yarn or thread or zip tie or something to tie this with. Actually, I have my jute string right here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it to adhere that. Well, I'm gonna tie it one time because I want to add those little orange pom-pom balls on top too. So I'm just gonna tie it, and notice it's not in the center, so I can move that because I haven't cinched it really tightly yet. And then I'm going to get this pom-pom ribbon. This always reminds me of Halloween because it's orange, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and get it, find the end. There we go. And cut a length, and this is actually wired, which is nice. So I think I'll just do a couple loops. So on each side, put those right on top of that. And tie it with the existing string that I have. I'm not sure where this one goes. Let's see. Two. Do a little bit. I'll get some tails. 2, 1, 2, 2. You know, once you have it fixed, you shouldn't mess with it because it always comes back and bites you. So, 2. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put that right here on top of my ribbon. And I'm going to tie it. What do you think of that little bow? Isn't it cute? Gotta fluff it out a little bit, but here's a tail, here's a bow. Okay, then I'm just gonna go ahead and, actually I've got this spider I thought would be cute hanging from it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add the spider. Just have it kind of drop down. I glue my bow right on top. And actually, I think I'm going to glue my spider down over here because I don't want it to interfere with my design. So I'm going to glue them down over here. And voila, guys, just like that, a quick, just a few minutes, we've got this gorgeous design we can decorate our door with. I love it. What do you guys think? If you love it, give it a heart. I love it. By the way, this was a celery colored paint that I painted the background on. I don't know if I told you that or not, but I think it worked out really well with this. Okay, guys, I love it. I'll see you guys soon. Please be sure to like the video. Feel free to share it if you know of anyone that would love it. And I'll be back on soon. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.